Welcome to KVM Sports Talks. I'm Kevin, and today we got our Seattle Mariners MLB trade deadline plan. Hit that like button. The goal for today's video is to get to 3 likes. Hit that subscribe button. Join the KVM Sports Talk family, and let's get into it. Mariners GM supposedly is a madman. From what I have been doing my research, he is a madman. The Mariners have gone on a great run, and they have a great young team that is built for next year and the season after that. This year, it's just been really amazing to see them grow. And as a team that's so young, they don't realize what they're doing. But this GM, he's made 2 trades already. One of them that I love. One of them I do love. The Mariners do have the number 3 farm system in baseball. That's what I told you guys. They're not built for this year. They're built for the next year and the year after that and the year after that. So this year I would take as a learning lesson, and I wouldn't go and try to make the playoffs. Yes, you all want to make the playoffs. But it wouldn't be bad if you didn't make a lot of trades and you helped your team mesh and grow because they're very young. So I think it would be a smarter idea for the Mariners to not go and make huge trades. Go and try to make blockbuster trades that you're going to have to give up a good amount of prospects for when you shouldn't. When you have great prospects in your farm system, your number 3 farm system for a reason, go and keep that going, and you're gonna be a contender soon because you guys, they really are. I get going and get, but who knows what's going on with the Mariners, because last night they did make a trade. The first trade that they did make was Astros go and get Kendall Graveman, right-handed pitcher, and Rafael Montero, both relievers. And you guys, Astros and Mariners are in the same division. Astros got Kendall Graveman, a really good pitcher, closing pitcher, relief pitcher. The Mariners got back Abraham Toro and Joe Smith. Toro, he's okay, but in his 3 years of playing in the majors, he's hit a 197 batting average, if I remember that correctly. So, you gave up somebody that is liked in your locker room, Kendall Graveman, which is a young team, which can hurt them. If you met, they're young. They are very, very young. I get going to get Toro. He's a pretty good player, but he has not proven himself on the major leagues. On the major league level, he hasn't proved it. But Joe Smith, it was a nice pickup right there, but I think the Astros won that trade by a good amount. Toro, I could be wrong. He may prove me wrong, but I think that it may have been a little bit of a mistake right there because Kendall Graveman was loved in that locker room. But we'll have to wait and see what goes on. Now let's go into the other trade the Mariners made. The Mariners also went out there and got Tyler Anderson from the Pirates. And Tyler Anderson had a very eventful day. And because he was supposed to be traded to the Phillies. Early in the day, it got announced that he would be traded to the Phillies. And he wasn't. At the end of the day, he was not traded to the Phillies. The trade fell through because one of the 2 prospects that the Pirates wanted to get or was going to acquire that the Mariners were going to acquire from the Phillies, or that the Pirates were going to acquire from the Phillies, something went wrong with them. Something was wrong. So, Pirates backed out, and then they made a deal with the Mariners, and they got Tyler Anderson, Mariners did. A nice pitcher, a great thing. They needed that. That helps give stability behind Tachi, Logan Gilbert, Marco Gonzalez, Chris Flexen. It helps a lot right there with giving those stability. I like what they did there. And they didn't really give up that much. They gave up Carter Benz, catcher, and Joaquin Tejada, which isn't bad. I think the first trade, that trade was actually more understandable than the other trade with the Astros, giving up Kendall Graveman and Rafael Montero. I think that was a little bit stupid on their part. And we'll have to see what's going to go on. I think they shouldn't go after rentals, and the GM has come out and said that they don't mind rentals. But I think that is stupid because if you go and get rentals, it means you're going to have to give up some prospects. And they have the number 3 prospects, and I don't want to see them lose it and lose that because they do really have it. And they also have a lot of And they have also had a lot of injuries, you guys, in that pitching staff. So that Tyler Anderson was a really good pickup. And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't go out there and try to get another pitcher. A name that has been brought up in a lot of teams in the last couple of days has been Michael Pineda from the Twins. He already pitched for the Mariners once in his career, and I think he may be going back there. I think the Mariners will be trying to go and get him again, and which I don't have a problem with, because that would be a nice pickup too. You get Michael Pineda and Tyler Anderson, two nice pickups right there. You already got Tyler Anderson, and I think that would be a good pickup for that rotation. Add that in there. There's also other rumors going on. They're going to try and go and get Kyle Gibson from the Rangers. And the last name that has come up for pitching has been Jose Berrios from the Twins. But I don't really know if that's going to work out, because that's going to be a lot of stuff they're going to have to give up for Jose Berrios. But then again, this GM, you don't know what he's going to be doing, so he may go and do that. And I don't want to see it happen, but I think you may actually see that happen. Jose Berrios going to the Mariners, or a Kyle Gibson going to the Mariners, which it will help them, but in the same way, I think it's going to hurt them in the longer run. They have the team. Like I said, this GM is a madman. But then the last two players that have been getting a lot of traction with the Mariners has been Trey Turner from the Nationals, and he was taken out of the game a couple nights ago, and we all know the Nationals are going to be trading a lot of people except for Soto, and it would be pretty entertaining and pretty cool to see what the Mariners would have to give up to get a Trey Turner, because you haven't really heard a lot about the Trey Turner talks, and I would be very interested to see what the asking price and what the price is for Trey Turner, because I haven't seen anything. If you guys know what the asking price was or is for Trey Turner, let me know in the comments, please. I would love to see it, and I would love to know, because I really am confused on that one. But then the last person is Whit Merrifield from the Royals. The Mariners have been very heavy on trying to get him to add to that lineup. Amazing thing to get. He's a good contact hitter, and the Mariners do need that, and he is a veteran. And I think that veterancy would help them with their young guys, because they do have a very young lineup, pitching and fielding. They have a very young lineup, and I think that he would add a good veteranism. I know that's not a word, but it is now, to that team, and I think it would be amazing to see. So that is what I think the Seattle Mariners' plan is for the trade deadline. Let's just hope that this GM does not turn into a madman and do something stupid. We'll have to wait and see. But hit that like button, you guys. The goal is to get to 3 likes for this video. And make sure to hit that subscribe button. Join the KBM Sports Talk family. And until next time, see ya!